Bitcoin price is above $15,000. The prices are soaring, but the question is why? Why is this happening and why now? In this video, we're going to talk about one of the major factors that is pushing the price up, coming up after the intro. What's up, guys? This is JC and welcome to the Wealth Engineering channel. The more you pay attention to, the more aware you become. And in this channel, we pay attention to stocks, crypto, real estate, and business to find the best place to grow your portfolio. If this is something that interests you, make sure you go bullish on the like button, subscribe, and click that bell. One of the best places you could have put your money this year was in cryptocurrency. And this is something we taught at length in our technical investor course. We talk about macroeconomy, how to invest in trades. We also talk about personal finance. We talk about everything you need to know to start growing your wealth in your portfolio. If you want to make the first step into building wealth, make sure you click on the link in the description below and check out the course curriculum for yourself. But today we gotta talk about Bitcoin and the macroeconomy that is pushing the prices. You came here for the truth. Let's just dive deep into it. Bitcoin is soaring high, and one of the reasons this is happening is because of oil. If we are looking at the top countries that are exporting oil, we can see that there's a lot of countries in there, but the US dollar is the major currency that is used to buy oil. And this is what maintains the US dollar as the global monetary system. However, one of the countries that is a large player into the oil reserve is not on this list, and it's Iran. Iran is actually fourth in the world when it comes to oil reserves, and they're a huge oil producer. And when you have something of value that the entire world wants, they are always open to make a deal with you, to make things happen. The US right now, what they're doing is they're using their US dollar currency to sanction countries like Iran when it comes to oil exportation. So instead, what Iran's been doing the last couple of years is to find other alternatives to trade their oil into the market. Now, Russia has been talking with them about different methods they can trade oil, but the last couple of weeks, something huge had happened. Iran amended law to allow imports to be funded with cryptocurrencies. This is huge. This is huge for the entire cryptocurrency market, especially for Bitcoin, because now it's validating the currency as one of the major player in the world. And right now, Iran is looking at cryptocurrencies as a way to bypass the US sanctions so that they can trade their oil. So this is huge because right now it's giving a lot of power for cryptocurrencies, especially Bitcoin. But the other thing that it's actually doing is the US dollar is slowly losing its status of the global monetary system. And right now, if countries are starting to embark into this trend of using cryptocurrencies as a way to trade the most valuable asset in the world right now, which is oil, then this is going to really affect the US dollars, especially with everything that's been going on right now with the transfer of power that is very chaotic. We could be seeing a transition into world dominance. The other interesting thing that Iran is doing is when people are mining their Bitcoins, they're actually selling it straight to the central bank. So now it's kind of like they're using the Bitcoin as a gold, as a way to back their currency in gold or in digital gold, in cryptocurrencies. And this is done instead of using US dollars. So this is going to be great news for cryptocurrency, and it's very bullish for Bitcoin, very bullish for the entire cryptocurrency world. And this coincide very well with the latest price movement that we have seen. On top of that, Iran is not the only country that does this. Lately, we also have Venezuela. Venezuela is following the trend of Iran. They also have sanctions from the US. Their economy is getting destroyed. So they're looking for another way to bring back their economy. And right now they are following the steps of Iran. They're looking into having cryptocurrencies as global trades effort to fund US sanctions. So Venezuela also have a large reserve of oil. And because they have US sanctions, they also want to bypass that with cryptocurrency. As you know, cryptocurrency is very decentralized. There is no one way to stop it, especially with currencies like Bitcoin. No one really holds the monitoring power of it. And if government are starting to jump into cryptocurrencies, the regulation for cryptocurrencies is close to the market, and it's really giving a lot of power to this currency that is decentralized that everyone can use in the world. So this is very bullish, and this coincides very well with the latest price rise that we've been having this week, and there is more to come. In fact, we have triggered an extreme greed in the crypto market. The fear and greed index is 90 right now. This is very rare that it happens in the cryptocurrency world. We can look at the entire history for the index right here, and the very few time that we're in this region was in 2019. And now we're heading towards this line right here. This is the 90 line right here. And you can see it's not very often that we even hit this line, let alone going above it. And right now, with news that are happening all over the world when it comes to cryptocurrencies, especially when it comes to a master resource that is oiled, then it becomes very powerful to start investing in cryptocurrency. So if this is something that you haven't done already, time is running out, because there will be other countries as well that will be following in these footsteps. Like, look at these countries like this. Right now we're looking at the top 15 countries that are exporting oil with US dollars. So if any of these countries start the same trend by exchanging US dollars into maybe cryptocurrencies, let's say Russia say that I want to start receiving Bitcoin or Ethereum for my oil instead of US dollars, as well as Brazil, they can start doing that as well. So if countries are starting to put this into their mind, it's really gonna undermine the US dollars, especially with all the money that is being printed when it comes to creating new US dollars. And it's gonna also give more power to the limited amount of Bitcoin that is in circulation. And the only way that's gonna be reflected is price increase. So we're officially in a bull market. We have started the bull market for Bitcoin and the entire cryptocurrencies earlier this year. But with news like this, these are going to really raise the price exponentially when the bull run really starts to kicking. And I wanted to share that with you because that's one of the reasons right now why the price are going so high. And it's a major factor. It's a very important, both for the long term and short term of cryptocurrency. With that said, this is all I had for you today. This Sunday, we're going to talk about the weekly forecast. So make sure you tune this. Make sure you subscribe and like this video to be aware of what's going on. And with that said, let's talk on the next video.